पकड़ के तूने चलना सिखाया था ना, दहलीज ऊंची है ये पार करा दे। बाबा मैं तेरी मलिका, टुकड़ा हूँ तेरे दिल का, एक बार फिर से दहलीज पार करा दे।
ਇੰਟਰੋਡਿਊਸ ਕਰਾਉਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਉਦੋਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਯੂਕੇ ਚ ਆਏ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੈਲਪ ਕੀਤੀ ਔਰ ਗੱਲ ਕੀ ਕਿ ਮਤਲਬ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਸਾਡੇ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਸੀਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਬਿਲ ਨੇ ਹੈਲਪ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ।
Do you remember when they got to be teenagers? We had a club for them in the youth centre for a while.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, I think Manavjot had a bit of trouble with racist jibes somewhere, hadn't he? And was that right? I can't remember exactly.
Yes, we will not mention the name now, but I know what you are talking about.
I think that's great. We just wanted to get a little snapshot of who you are, because you're such a lovely person. This is the son that you met many years ago.
That's Imran Khan.
Yeah.
Not blooming lightly.
How did you felt?
Well, as the Asian people do, so
Yeah.
I have the same feeling then.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ। ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅਜਿਹੀ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲਾਉਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਾਸਟਰ ਬਿਲ ਜਿਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ। ਹੁਣ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੂਰੇ ਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਹਜੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ, ਬਟ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੰਟਰੋਡਿਊਸ ਕਰਾਉਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਉਦੋਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਯੂਕੇ ਚ ਆਏ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੈਲਪ ਕੀਤੀ ਔਰ ਗੱਲ ਕੀ ਕਿ ਮਤਲਬ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਸਾਡੇ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਸੀਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਬਿਲ ਨੇ ਹੈਲਪ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਮੈਮਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਪਿਆਰਾ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਤੇ ਰੋਲ ਮਾਡਲ ਦੇ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਿਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਨਿਗਾਹ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ so Bill, it would be great to hear a bit about you and your story, perhaps some memories you have of our earlier time together.
Well, our time together.
When we were
Yeah, well,
together,
the earliest I remember is
how nice it was.
I was the chair of governors at the school where
Yeah,
Josh
I was a governor as well.
and Paldeep and Prableen.
Yes.
So I knew them from there, really. That's where. But if you remember, we used to have the Finnish Youth Lutheran Mission people working with us, and they used to run holiday clubs.
Yes.
All the children used to come to.
Yes, Bill. I remember that.
Yeah.
So you remember something about that time, please? What you remember actually from that time?
Well, just the huge variety of people that we came across, because at that time Forest Gate had an awful lot of people from Bangladesh and India and Somalia and Africa, and then Kurds began to come and other groups, Syrians. It was a real melting pot of different nationalities. And especially in the schools, because everybody's children have to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you almost know all families there, isn't it?
Well, I used to know a lot of people from all those different communities. Yeah. Largely from school originally. St James's was. Funny thing, when I was in Sharjah, a new person turned up in my congregation, and he was a teacher at Al Marifa School, but he said that he had been doing supply teaching in England. When I asked him where, it turned out he had been telling me what a lovely school it was. It turned out it was St James's. I said, "Oh, I used to be the chair of governors of that school," but he had nothing but good things to say about it. So,
who else can you remember from that school, Bill?
Who else? Well, the head teacher was Mrs. Skelton.
Yeah.
There was Shiraja was a little Bangladeshi boy. There was Motahir Mir, Monshaw. Do you remember when they got to be teenagers? We had a club for them in the youth centre for a while.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, I think Manavjot had a bit of trouble with racist jibes somewhere, hadn't he? And was that right? I can't remember exactly.
Yes, we will not mention the name now, but I know what we are talking about.
Well, I don't know the name.
As I said, I know what you are talking about, but I remember that. Yes.
Well, it was quite interesting how there was a contrast in between Forest Gate. Mind you, I think things are getting better. I see that a school that some of the kids from Congo went to, the headmaster has got an honour in the honours list because of the inclusivity in education. How they're getting the immigrant families places at university now. I remember when I was in Forest Gate, there was a big news splash story about a white working class girl who couldn't get a place at Oxford or Cambridge despite having top grades in her A-levels. Well, I knew a lad from Bangladesh who couldn't get a place at university who had top grades in his A-levels, any university, because he moved from Forest Gate School to the sixth form college. And at the sixth form college, they just didn't know the kids, and he was just written off as another Bengali with no chance of passing. But he studied hard on his own and got all star A's. But he couldn't get a place at a university. So things are changing for the better, I think.
Yeah, I think things are changing now, but that time it was hard for any Asian parents, like we were so worried about our children, and like the atmosphere there was different than now. But
there were certainly institutional disadvantages for immigrant children back then.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they're overcoming them.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look now, if you know few people, they have achieved a lot. Even staying in Forest Gate, going through all those, hard time, but still they had achieved lots of. Some of them are doctors, some of them artists, some musicians. Still our children have done hard work, and I really don't go through that detail now, but I know our children have suffered a lot with so many things.
Well, luckily they're pretty resilient. They don't seem to have any chips on their shoulders or anything. They all seem to be well adjusted and, living happy lives.
Yeah, but I remember you as a very kind, caring person who was always there for our children, Bill. You were always there for them, and you always helped them when they were going through all these crises. I remember the youth hostel as well, youth center, sorry. And then some children I know were going through a little bit hard time with other children, and then you always stand by them. You always supported them. You always supported our community. And that's the reason we remember you until now. That's the reason our children remember you until now, because of that help and support you gave to us and you gave to our children.
Well, I don't recall giving much help or support.
Yeah, but whatever, for you it was not, but that time they needed it.
I think probably actually what really happened with a lot of immigrant families is they're looking for acceptance by the host community. That's all they want. If you just help the kids with the homework or give them a cup of tea or anything, they come more than halfway to meet you with friendship. I found that with all the families. To go and visit them is like giving them a gift.
So you remember the joyful...
Because most Goras just ignore them.
Maybe that's the reason. Yeah. So,
I know you got
any-
a nice bishop in your area now. She's the daughter of a former bishop in Iran, Iranian lady.
Oh,
I
okay.
think her mother was a Gaudi actually, but she's the bishop in Chelmsford now.
Okay. So you remember, you remember Kuram and
Puram Matthias, yeah, very nice.
yeah, Mavesh is a dentist now. See, she's yeah. They've done very well, Bill. They have done very well. All those children have. I mean, from my side, I feel that they all have achieved. You know, when there is somebody support them, even they are going through that crisis, somebody stand by them and then guide them. You know, that was you, Bill. So we respect you for that.
Oh.
Really, we that's the reason you are here today, because we still remember all those good, kind things you've done for our children and for the community over there.
I don't know. People
That
did
forest
very
here.
kind things for me.
Yes, we remember, Bill. So, Bill, you just, I remember this when you were in after the St. James School. We don't know where you disappeared.
Well, in 1990, I went to the United Arab Emirates
Okay.
to take up the post of a chaplain in Sharjah. I didn't actually want to leave Forest Gate, but when you don't want to leave and you've got to go, and you can go anywhere, I basically ticked all the boxes. And I got a call from a chaplain in Dubai. He said, "Have you considered Dubai?" I said, "No." He said, "Would you?" I said, "Yes." So he arranged an interview, and they told me that I'd come on top of the list. So would I come and join them? So that's how I ended up in Dubai.
Okay. So how many
After
years?
Dubai, England didn't want me back, so I came to Ireland.
Okay. So everybody wants you. They want you in
except
Ireland.
England.
They want you. We want you. And we were
Well, I
looking for
applied
you.
for many jobs in England, but I couldn't get any. But what happened in Dubai, though, you see, I was doing communion one day, and a young fella came in. He said, "Can you help me?" He was running away from Pakistan, where there were people after him. I took him in. He had been sleeping in an Abra, you know, those water taxis you get in.
Oh yeah, Abra, I know. I used to go to work through Abra.
His brother-in-law was a padri, was a minister in Christchurch, Kent, and he invited me to go to his sister's wedding, another sister, and it was this fella's mother who she said, "Why hasn't your mother got you married yet?" I said, "Well, no one would have me." But over in Pakistan, ministers arrange marriages just like we sign passports. So she said to her minister, his mum hasn't done what's required of her. Can you find him a wife? And he said, "What do you think of mine?" And that was it. So that's
you're
how it
married.
happened.
Well, so your marriage was arranged marriage.
Yeah. But all marriages are arranged somehow, aren't they? I mean, I think some English people get confused. They think that it's means a forced marriage or something, but it's not the case. There seems to be a much happier relationship between children and their parents, actually, because all the Asian people that I know, they seem to be quite happy and content with their wives and their families. You know, whether it was an arranged marriage or a love marriage, seem to be more in tune with their children. We sort of think that everybody should be independent. We Europeans, I mean, everybody should make their own minds up. But, Asian marriages are much more stable and happy generally, aren't they, than in the West? Not necessarily. I mean, I know that human beings the world over are the same. the Westerners shouldn't assume that their way of doing things is always the best.
So, what about Jamila? How she feel? To you today.
Thank you so much. Hello,
So
everyone.
happy to see you.
Talking Punjabi.
Yes, I can.
जमीला मैं पूछ रही थी मैं बिल से पूछ रही थी मैं पंजाबी बोला कि उर्दू बोला कि हिंदी बोला
क्या बोले?
क्या बोले बोलो अच्छा मैं पूछ रही थी मैंने बोला कि आपको तो उन्होंने बोला कि शादी कर लो आपने कहा हाँ तो जमीला को क्या जमीला ने क्या कहा
Okay.
Sorry, she's having trouble here.
Too many people there, I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, that's fine, Jamila. It's nice to talk to you after a long time.
Yeah. Nice to talk to you too.
Yeah, Jamila, I know that one of you were in Daily Mail with that white dress, like and like all the newspapers they covered your story that time. I mean, talking about 20 years before. What years?
Today is 22.
22, and then it was everywhere, like your story, and everyone was reading and surprised how how father went there in Pakistan, got married to this lovely girl, and
Bill gets such a lovely girl.
it's arranged marriage, and Jamila, when they ask you if you want to get married to Bill, so how was your reaction about it?
Not blooming like you.
How did you feel?
Well, as Asian people do, so I have the same feeling there. All the parents say want to be okay, you say yeah.
I wanted to make sure though, so I wanted to ask her. I wasn't sure whether she was being manipulated by her uncle or not.
Yes.
It wasn't any pressure on me.
Oh, here's someone else you should meet. Oh, it's been makes a retreat out the door.
So Jamila, तो उसके बाद जब आपकी शादी होगी तो उसके बाद आपको प्यार हो गया बिल से?
Then we love it.
That's the main thing we need to know. So you fall in.
See this smile. Do you remember the photograph I sent to you? So,
Yes.
That's the same smile, isn't it? She was making.
Yes,
She's making
not changed at all. That's what I said. She's beautiful as she was before. It's nice to see you, Jamila. So, Jamila, I mean, you want to say anything about the wedding? After the wedding, how?
It's too long now. I'm okay. I'm fine. Love him so much. That's fine.
Whenever we went to government offices in the Emirates, so can do it, America can do it, India can do it, even Pakistan can do it, but not the Republic of Ireland.
Oh, really? I never thought.
You can't have a turban and be in the police in Ireland.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, there's not enough Sikhs to make a noise about it, but of course you probably know more than I do about the history of the struggle to allow turbans in the buses. And, do you remember that in Southall?
Yes.
Yeah. It seems that people have to learn tolerance, right? From coming easy. Yeah. Or learn respect for one another's traditions.
Yes. Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much. It's really, really nice talking to you and bringing this information to the community, our community. I hope somebody can listen to this, watch this, and then they can think about something.
Well, I don't know if they'd be interested. This fella here is a friend of mine. He's visiting from the UAE.
Hi.
He was in the same kind of position as Sarah Jot and Marajot were in the days when I was in Forest Gate. He was a youngster that I knew, but now he's visiting with his wife and family.
Okay.
He's got children the same age he was when I knew him.
Yes. Thank you. We just want to say thank you, Bill. I mean, Aman, you want to ask something? And your mom is here. I think your mom is
No,
here.
no, that's not my mum. That's my aunt, my mum's little sister.
Is your aunt okay? Because I forgot her. Maybe now it's too long.
No, I think you met my mum at your house, but she doesn't come out the house anymore.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Very
She's
long
going to be
time.
90 in June.
Oh wow, that's nice. Yeah, she's still with you. That's the blessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Bill? You want to say anything? Amar, you want to ask anything?
It's lovely. Yeah, I think
It's lovely talking to you, Bill.
Sorry, it's just so noisy here. I can't.
that's all right. I think that's great. We just wanted to get a little snapshot of who you are because you're such a lovely person, and it
Oh,
really,
that's very kind of you. Sure you are.
no, it does. It really shines through. Lovely story, and you can tell that you do a lot of work from your heart, which is a really nice thing.
Oh,
So, how many children do you have?
just the one.
And that's your son, was it, that was walking past?
Yeah. No, that was a young lad that I knew in UAE.
But that is,
Before that, you had Mark. Is it Mark?
yeah, Mark is before. Yeah.
Mark is my son, yeah, but
This is the son. This is the son that you met many years ago.
that's Imran Khan.
Yeah.
Imran Khan.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice meeting you, Imran Khan. You want to say something? They said because they are in different areas on holidays, they can't connect to Zoom today. But they are saying, wish them well from me. Happy anniversary. So wish them well from me and Raman and whole family and Sarita and Manavjot, Prableen and Baldi. And they want to say thank you to you because you have done so much for the family. Like, that they learned so much from you. Tell Bill he still looks the same ever since I can remember. That's what they are saying. They look the same because I sent them the picture, and they said we'll call him when we are back. So please share this number and message with him. Congrats on the anniversary. So that's the message from your little children.
Well,
Yes. So they remember you. You see how I impact children.
Probably not. When I saw probably not her wedding, I felt so proud. I mean, she's beauty and brains. She just graduated from Luton, and then
Okay.
got married.
Yeah.
So I expect there's probably some grandchildren now, aren't there?
Yes.
She got, yeah.
Yeah. Ariane's just like you, hasn't she?
Yeah. She got son now, yeah. And they all have to. Manavjot got 2 daughters and Sarvjot got 2 sons as well. And then they are all happy and they are doing very well. So see, Bill, sometimes, the impact you have on the children, positive personality, positive people, they do, have impact on children and how they become inspiration, for them. So you are the one. So today's inspiration is you.
Oh,
So that's the reason we are doing.
I enjoyed every all the children that I knew in Forest Gate.
Yeah, I know. All children remember you as a good person, as a human, good human. That's what I'm saying. So thank you. Everyone said thank you to you. So hopefully one day we'll get together again and then we'll celebrate. So he's like my, in the wedding, he couldn't come in the wedding, but we were planning to make him give him a mama's role,
Yeah. Anyway, it's good to hear they're all doing well.
Yeah, enjoy your day, Bill, and thank you to Jamila as well, and thank you to Mark as well. Hopefully, we'll connect you soon for another maybe.
उंगली पकड़ के तूने चलना सिखाया था ना, दहलीज ऊंची है ये पार करा दे। बाबा मैं तेरी मलिका, टुकड़ा हूँ तेरे दिल का, बार फिर से दहलीज पार करा दे। मुड़ के ना देखो दिल भरो, दिल भरो, मुड़ के ना देखो दिल भरो, मुड़ के ना देखो दिल भरो, दिल भरो।